Hi, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. It's 2025 and this video is an update on what is going to be hot for grant funders in 2025, what they're looking for. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to let you know what some of the changes are that you need to know about if you're going to be running a CIC in 2025. So before I get into all of that, please hit the subscribe button for everything to do with community interest companies, grant funding, social enterprises, and all of that. Now, if you're looking to set up a CIC in 2025, then the best place to start is my free masterclass, which is going to be live on February the 4th. So go and sign up for that. I've got my mentoring packages, which I'm limiting this year to only 40, and they're going to be going on sale on February the 4th. So do go and sign up for that free masterclass so you're in line to grab those mentoring memberships. Now, if you've already got your CIC set up and you're looking to help get some extra support and you want somebody like me who's going to be able to guide you through, then my CIC Tribe membership is a really good deal. It does all of that. You've got a community of people, you've got regular training events from me, you've got up-to-date grant funding form lists that you can just pick grants off of, and we do lots of grant funding training in that, and that is just £1 to sign up for a 7-day trial and then £33 thereafter. Is really, really good value. So go sign up. The links are in the description. So that aside, let's get into it. So it's 2025. What is happening? What is changing? So first of all, I just want to talk about bank accounts. Now, if you've got a Lloyd's Treasurer's account, they are going to be charging from, I think it's this month. So you need to change your bank account. If you're with Lloyd's Treasury account with your CIC, it's no longer going to be free. You don't really want to pay, do you? So I would change if I were you. I'd probably move over to the Co-op. I think they're one of the best ones. Metro are fantastic, easy to open, but you can only get a Metro if you for a CIC if you walk in, so you have to be close to one to be able to go and set one up, but they do it really quickly in like 2 hours. So Metro, Co-op, NatWest is okay, they're all right. I've had them before. I mean, they're not the best, I don't think, but and also you have to bank with them. That's the other thing. So bank accounts for CICs can be quite tricky. You can just have a regular business bank account, but then you have to pay for those usually. So in terms of the free ones is a little bit limited, but there you go. So let's move on to grant funding. So what is hot for 2025 and what are the changes? So the things you need to know about is if you're applying for the Community Fund National Lottery, whether you're a new CIC or you've been rolling for a while and you're looking to reapply, then you should know this. In April, more money is going to be coming through and released for CICs to apply for. So if I were you, you could get it in now, but just be aware that it might not go through because I think they're going to stall things on the lead up to April. So in April, there's going to be a lot more money to be released. So it's a really good time to get your applications aimed for April. So what are they going to be looking for? So they're going to be changing their priorities slightly. So the priorities they're going to be changing to is they're going to not be looking at cost of living. Instead, they're going to be looking at mental health and environment. So make sure your projects are environmentally sustainable. Talk about bringing people into nature. That's going to be a big push for them. Bringing people into nature, environmentally sustainable projects. That's a big one. Next one is mental health, helping people with a mental health and mental wellness, well-being, anything like that. I think the reason for this is because the NHS can't cope with the mental health, the levels of mental health support that they need to give out. And also they're cutting back resources for other health-related illnesses. So they're not going to be prioritizing mental health. So, and also I think with CICs, the great thing about them is we're early intervention. So we are helping them before they get to that stage of having to go to hospital. So I think CICs are in a really good position to help people there. So mental well-being, environment, and then still on the list is always going to be bringing people together, strengthening communities, and also helping people realise their potential by intervening at an early stage. Often that can be projects with young people or any other kind of early intervention project. So that could also be some kind of crisis management project, something with the homeless, victims. But yeah, definitely children's projects are always going to be high. The lottery are always going to want to give money out to children's projects. So those are my tips for getting your grant funding in and the kind of priorities you should be looking to design your projects around. Next, let's look at what they're looking for in terms of when you're submitting the application form. So this has definitely got tougher. Now, if you've applied and got this in the previous years, prepare yourself. They want to see a lot more evidence of community engagement. So by community engagement, I mean they want to see proof that you've done surveys. So one thing I've started to do now is when we do the Google Forms survey and you got the responses, you can actually copy and paste a link to the spreadsheet and you can pop it in the third box on the lotteries application. So that's one tip. Another tip is make a video of your taster sessions or whatever sessions you'll be doing. Make a little video montage of it. Get people to give their feedback about what was important to them over the top, why it made a difference to them, why it was good, why they enjoyed it. Get them to say that feedback. They don't have to have their face in it. They can just be audio. You can place it over some video and some photos, edit it up, make a nice little taster video, and then like 3 minutes long. And then you can put that on YouTube and put the link into the application. 100% you are more likely to get your application if you do those steps. So I'm definitely finding those two things are winning formulas for the for getting your lottery application through. Now, there is a lot of competition out there, but there's still a lot of funding. And I would say that there is more funding than there is available good quality projects. So don't be deterred thinking, oh, there's loads of CICs now, like I won't get it. That's not true. There is absolutely plenty of funding to go round. So don't worry too much about the competition. All I would say is make sure your project is a bit unique, because unique always wins. Unique always stands out. So do something that's unique. Do good community engagement and make sure you've got really good, like clear targets of the difference that you're going to make. Those are the main things they're looking for in 2025. And next for 2025, I would say that the name of the game is going to be sustainability. So you shouldn't be just relying on your grant funded projects. You should also be looking towards getting paid workshops, being entrepreneurial, selling things, setting up affiliate links, all of that. They want you to be sustainable. Grant funders will often ask about how you're funding this and that. They love it if you can fund some money in. So that would all be really good. So sustainability, and one way to help you be more sustainable, be more entrepreneurial is my CIC Tribe membership. So I have tons of advice and I talk about this all the time in my membership. So I'm always giving training tips, helping you set up your websites so they're functional, so they're selling things, so they're making affiliate link commission, all of that stuff. So that is all definitely really important for 2025. Get your grant funds in. Make sure you're sustainable, have your other income streams coming in, and also just make sure you're keeping track of your data, because they're doing more and more audits now. So you definitely want to make sure that your audits are strong. You're actually logging what your impact is that you're making. You're getting those feedback forms done. You're making sure you keep all your receipts, your bank statements, all of that in order. More than anything now, they are looking to audit grant-funded projects. They will look to see your evidence. They didn't used to do that. That's definitely more of a thing now. So expect a lot of that for this year. So I hope that helped. If it does, please hit the subscribe button for everything to do with CICs. And thank you so much for all your support on this channel. It's been amazing. And we're doing really well now. I reckon we could maybe hit 10,000 this year in subscribers. So that's my target for this year for this channel. I'm going to keep trying to deliver really good up-to-date information and tips. And also I'm going to be trying to bring in some guests and mix it up a little bit, maybe with some podcasts.